Welcome to our channel. USA Coin Spot. Don't spend that quarter. It could make you rich overnight. Top 1. You might be sitting on a gold mine right now, and not even know it, because inside your coin jar, your change drawer, or maybe even that old proof set sitting in a closet, could be a Washington quarter from 2014 that's worth thousands of dollars. Yes, even up to $49,000. This isn't just another coin video. This is the one you've been searching for, because we're diving deep into one of the most underestimated coins in recent U.S. history, the 2014 American Washington Quarter Dollar, specifically from the proof set.so. Grab your coins, keep your eyes sharp, and stay with me until the very end, because I'm going to reveal what exactly makes this coin worth thousands of dollars, how to spot the one that could change your life, and the real-world sales where collectors have paid mind-blowing money for this small but powerful piece of American currency. Now let's get right into it. It looks ordinary. Same George Washington profile. Same clad outer layer. Same size. But don't let looks fool you. The 2014 Washington Quarter from the proof set isn't just a coin, it's a sleeper treasure. In 2014, the U.S. Mint released 5 different quarters under the America the Beautiful series, honoring Great Smoky Mountains, Shenandoah, Arches, Great Sand Dunes, and Everglades National Parks. But here's the twist. The proof sets, which are special collector editions made by the Mint using polished dies and mirror-like blanks, include pristine versions of these quarters. They weren't meant for circulation, which means they were struck with incredible detail and quality. And in a few rare cases, that quality went to another level, by mistake. Yes, we're talking mint errors and ultra-rare varieties. There are coins in these 2014 proof sets with doubled dies, frosted devices where they shouldn't be, unexpected finishes, and some that were struck on the wrong planchets altogether. And when these mistakes happen in proof coins, collectors go wild. Why? Because they're extremely rare. Even a single minor error in a proof coin is like finding a needle in a haystack guarded by thousands of collectors hunting for that same needle. But here's where it gets exciting. Point 1 of the 2014 Washington quarters, specifically from a silver proof set, recently made headlines. Not because it was old. Not because it was gold. But because of a specific error and its flawless condition. This particular coin was graded PR70 Deep Cameo. That's a perfect proof coin with stunning contrast, and it sold for over $2,700. But that's just the beginning. Another variety, one with a dramatic double die on the reverse, easily missed by the untrained eye, shocked the collector world when it went up for auction. It was authenticated by a top-tier grading service and sold for a jaw-dropping $49,000. Yes, you heard that right. A 2014 quarter from a proof set. $49,000. Let that sink in. You might have one sitting at home. You might have inherited a set from a relative. You might have bought one at a yard sale for next to nothing. So what should you look for? Here are the signs. Asterisk is your coin from a 2014 US Mint proof set, especially the silver version. Asterisk does it have a mirror-like background and frosted details? Asterisk look closely. Does anything look off? A small doubling in the letters? An unusual finish? A misaligned strike? Asterisk is it still in its original mint packaging? Asterisk and most importantly, is it untouched and in flawless condition? If you answered yes to any of those, you could be holding a coin worth thousands. Now don't rush off to the nearest pawn shop. Get your coin graded. That's the only way to truly unlock its value. Use reputable services like PCGS or NGC, because without a grade, even a rare coin won't get the attention or price it deserves. Remember, these coins aren't just valuable because they're old. They're valuable because they're rare, they're beautiful, and in some cases, they're perfect mistakes. So what's the takeaway? Next time you're sorting through coins, don't skip the 2014 quarters. Especially the ones from proof sets. One of them might just be your ticket to $2,700. Or even $49,000. Coin collecting isn't just a hobby. It's treasure hunting. And the treasure is real. So double-check those proof sets. Get out the magnifier. And if you find something special, Don't just save it, secure it. Grade it. And cash in. Because that little 2014 quarter? It could be worth way more than 25 cents. It could be your next big payday. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you or surprised you, hit that like button and subscribe for more hidden coin values, expert tips, and money-making discoveries in your change. Drop a comment if you've got a 2014 quarter or want help identifying it, and as always, keep hunting. Your treasure could be just one coin away. Top 2. You're probably holding a quarter right now, maybe in your pocket, your car console, or tossed in a jar with a bunch of loose change. But what if I told you that a specific quarter, not from 100 years ago, not from the 1800s, but from just 2017, could be worth thousands of dollars? That's not a dream. That's not a myth. That's a fact. There is a 2017 American Washington quarter, a very real coin, that has been quietly shaking up the world of collectors. And it's not just any regular pocket change. We're talking about the proof version of this coin. The kind that never saw the inside of a vending machine. The kind made for collectors. The kind that can be worth, get ready for this, up to $43,000. Let that sink in for a second. You might be sitting on a coin that looks like it's worth 25 cents, but could actually bring you enough money to take a luxury vacation, pay off some serious debt, or even put a down payment on a house. Now here's the kicker. This coin came out of a 2017 US Mint proof set. That's right, those box sets people sometimes buy, gift, or tuck away in closets thinking they'll be worth something someday. Well, guess what? That someday might be today. Let's talk about what makes the 2017 quarter so special. That year, the US Mint released quarters under the America the Beautiful series, celebrating places like Effigy Mounds, Frederick Douglass National Historic Site, Ozark National Scenic Riverways, Ellis Island, and George Rogers Clark National Historical Park. Now, the coins in the proof set versions were struck with incredible detail, brilliant mirror-like surfaces, razor-sharp designs, and high-quality finishes. But a few, just a very few, were struck with rare flaws, unique errors, or unexpected finishes that made collectors go absolutely wild. We're talking about deep cameo finishes, double die varieties, clad layer errors, and even coins mistakenly struck with silver planchets from the wrong batch. The result? Insanely rare coins. Coins that grading companies like PCGS and NGC are calling perfect storms, flawless, eye-catching, and nearly impossible to find. 1 2017 Washington quarter from a proof set, with no obvious error, but certified as a PR70 deep cameo, sold for over $2,700. That's just the entry point. But another coin, from the same year, from the same type of proof set, was discovered with a double die reverse and sold for an earth-shaking $43,000. Let me repeat that. A single 2017 quarter, from a proof set. $43,000. This is not an exaggeration. These are actual sales, real collectors, real money changing hands. So now the big question becomes, do you have one? Here's what you need to check. First, is your quarter from 2017? Second, does it come from a proof set? You'll know because it looks perfect. Mirror background. Frosted designs. Extra sharp detail. It may even still be sealed in its original government packaging. Third, look for anything unusual. Doubled letters. Extra thickness on the design. A strange finish. Or just something that looks too perfect to be real. That could be your jackpot. And most important of all, if you suspect anything, don't clean the coin. Don't toss it in a jar. Don't even touch it more than you have to. Get it graded. PCGS, NGC, NX. These companies can tell you exactly what you have, and that grading label is what unlocks its true market value. Because let me tell you, collectors don't pay tens of thousands of dollars for guesses. They pay for proof. Certified. Sealed. Verified. The truth is, most people ignore modern coins. They assume only old coins are valuable. But that's why the smart collectors are cashing in, because they know that rare doesn't always mean old. Sometimes, rare just means overlooked, and 2017 proof quarters. They're some of the most overlooked coins in circulation today, but not for long. Now that the word is getting out, people are checking their sets, digging through drawers, and waking up to the value hiding in plain sight. So if you've got a 2017 proof set, or even just a single proof quarter from that year, it's time to take a closer look, because one coin might be worth $2,700. Another could go for $43,000. And both are real. Verified. Sold. You can find these treasures in mint-sealed proof sets, estate collections, coin shops, even eBay listings where sellers have no idea what they're holding. And the best part? These coins are out there. They're not impossible to find. They're just waiting to be discovered by someone who knows what to look for. Someone like you. So don't let this chance slip through your fingers. That quarter in your hand? It might be your payday. Take action. Check your 2017 proof sets. Look closely. Get it graded. And if you hit the jackpot, don't forget to come back here and tell the world you found it. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button if you're now going to check your coins, and subscribe for more hidden coin values, collector secrets, and real-world money hidden in plain sight. Drop a comment if you think you've got a rare 2017 quarter, or if you just want help identifying one. Because remember, in the world of coins, it's not just what you have, it's what you know you have. And right now, that 2017 quarter from a proof set could be worth way more than you ever imagined. Keep searching. Keep collecting. And most importantly, never underestimate a quarter. Top 3. You could be staring at a coin right now that looks like any other quarter, but in reality, it could be worth enough to cover your rent for a year, wipe out your credit card debt, or even buy you a brand new car. Yes, that's right. One tiny coin. One 2018 American Washington quarter dollar, from a U.S. mint proof set, could secretly be worth up to $41,000. And here's the crazy part. Most people have absolutely no idea. They look at this coin and think, it's just a quarter. But collectors? Experts? Dealers? They know this little piece of metal could be a jackpot hiding in plain sight. So don't blink. Don't scroll away. Because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how a 2018 proof quarter, the kind you might already have stashed away in a drawer or forgotten gift set, could flip your finances upside down. Let's start with the basics. In 2018, the United States Mint released 5 new quarters under the America the Beautiful series, honoring pictured rocks, Apostle Islands, Voyagers, Cumberland Island, and Block Island. Beautiful designs. Stunning artwork. But here's where it gets interesting. The coins released in standard circulation are common. They're not what we're talking about here. What we're after are the proof coins, struck using polished dies, mirror-like planchets, and only sold as part of special collector sets. These coins never saw a vending machine. They weren't meant for everyday use. They were made to be perfect. Flawless. A step above everything else. But sometimes, perfection comes with a twist. Because in the world of numismatics, there's something even more powerful than beauty, and that's rarity. Now here's where the magic happens. In 2018, a very small number of proof quarters came out with ultra-rare characteristics. We're talking deep cameo contrasts, doubled dies, minting errors, planchet anomalies, and ultra-high-grade strikes that are nearly impossible to find. Most people don't notice these differences. But the few who do, they cash in. Big point. One particular 2018 Washington quarter from a proof set, certified by PCGS as a PR70 deep cameo, sold for an eye-opening $2,700. That's for a single quarter. But that's just the beginning. Another 2018 proof quarter, same year, same mint set, but with a verified double die on the reverse and a flawless strike, created a collector frenzy. It sold at auction for a heart-stopping $41,000. Let that sink in. A 25-cent coin from 2018. That sold for $41,000. And these coins aren't myths. They're not rumors. They are real, verified, authenticated, and documented sales. So the only question left is, do you have one? Here's how to find out. First, locate your 2018 US Mint proof set. It might be in a drawer, a closet, or maybe even given to you as a gift and forgotten about. Second, carefully examine the quarters, especially the ones featuring pictured rocks, Block Island, and Cumberland Island. Look for mirror-like surfaces, frosted raised designs, and especially any unusual features. That could include doubled letters, split serifs, strange textures, or minor misalignments in the strike. Third, check for condition. The highest value coins are pristine, no scratches, no fingerprints, no contact marks. If your coin is still sealed in original US Mint packaging, you could be holding a treasure. And finally, don't just guess. If it looks flawless, get it professionally graded. Use a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. Because in the world of coins, a grading label is your golden ticket. Once it's graded and certified, the real value becomes clear. That's when collectors open their wallets. That's when you move from wishful thinking to serious money. Here's the truth no one tells you: rare coins don't always come from ancient times. Some of the most valuable coins on the market today were minted just a few years ago, overlooked by millions, known only to a few. And the 2018 Washington quarter from the proof set? It's one of the hottest, most under-the-radar gems out there. So if you've got one, or think you might, now's the time to act. That one coin could be worth $2,700, or it could explode in value and land you a payday of $41,000. Either way, you're not just looking at spare change anymore. You're holding potential. You're holding opportunity. And maybe, just maybe, you're holding a small fortune. So don't ignore it. Don't toss it aside. Take a second look. Examine those 2018 quarters. Get them graded. Do your research. Because that little coin could change everything. Thanks for watching. If this video opened your eyes, smash that like button and hit subscribe, because we've got more rare coin secrets, money-making tips, and collector goldmines coming your way. Drop a comment if you've got a 2018 proof quarter or want help identifying one. And remember, in the world of coins, fortune favors the curious. Now go check those proof sets and see what treasure you've been sitting on all along. Top 4. Have you ever looked at a coin in your hand, a simple, shiny quarter, and thought, this is just spare change? Well, what if I told you that one of those ordinary-looking quarters, minted as recently as 2020, could be worth enough to buy you a luxury vacation, upgrade your car, or even cover a year of rent? No, this isn't a fantasy. This is a reality that most people are completely blind to, because hiding inside the 2020 US Mint proof sets is a version of the Washington quarter that has shocked coin collectors, stunned grading experts, and turned regular people into thousands of dollars richer, almost overnight. And the best part? It's still out there, still sitting in homes, still buried in unopened boxes, still waiting to be discovered by someone who knows what they're holding. Maybe by you. Let's break it down. The year is 2020. A year we all remember, but not many people realize how incredible it was for rare coins. The US Mint released several different quarter designs as part of the America the Beautiful series. These included National Park of American Samoa Weir Farm National Historic Site Salt River Bay Marsh Billings Rockefeller National Historical Park Tallgrass Prairie National Preserve. Now, most people got the regular circulation coins, the kind that go through cash registers and car washes. But a select group of collectors purchased the 2020 proof sets from the US Mint. These proof coins aren't like your everyday quarters. They're specially struck using polished dies and treated planchets to give a deep mirror-like finish and laser-sharp detail. They're not meant for spending, they're made for collecting. But here's where things get very interesting. Some of these proof quarters, they were far from ordinary. A few came out with striking mint errors. Others had extreme cameo contrasts. And some were graded in such flawless condition that coin grading companies couldn't believe what they were seeing. And when a 2020 quarter like that, the perfect storm of rarity, condition, and visual impact, hits the auction block, the results are absolutely jaw-dropping. There was one coin, a 2020 Washington quarter from a proof set, that was graded PR70 Deep Cameo. That's a perfect proof coin with stunning visual contrast. It sold for an astonishing $2,700. Yes, that's a 25-cent coin, selling for the price of a used car. But it gets better, because another 2020 proof quarter, same year, same mint, but featuring a rare double die reverse, pristine finish, and certified as a top-grade error, broke records. That one sold for a heart-stopping $39,000. Now, you might be thinking, that's insane. Why would anyone pay that kind of money for a modern coin? Because rarity plus perfection equals value. And when a coin is both hard to find and flawless in condition, serious collectors are willing to pay serious money. The good news? These coins didn't come from ancient treasure chests or hidden safes. They came from modern proof sets. The same sets you can still find online, at estate sales, in coin shops, or even in that forgotten birthday gift your uncle gave you 5 years ago. So here's the million-dollar question. Do you have one? Here's how you find out. Step 1. Locate a 2020 US Mint proof set. They were sold in two main types that year, the standard clad version and the silver proof set. Both are worth checking, but the silver sets have an edge when it comes to premium finishes and potential value. Step 2. Examine the Washington quarters inside. Look for stunning mirror backgrounds, frosted devices, and absolutely no marks or blemishes. Hold it up to a bright light and check for strong contrast between the raised design and the background. That deep black and white cameo look is what collectors crave. Step 3. Look for errors. A small doubling on the words. A faint line. A misalignment. Something that looks not quite right. These are the quirks that turn regular coins into collectibles worth thousands. Step 4. If you find something promising, don't touch it with bare hands. Don't clean it. And don't throw it in your pocket. Protect it and send it to a professional coin grading company, like PCGS or NGC. That certified grade is the key that unlocks real market value. Because here's the truth, that tiny coin you've been ignoring could be the financial surprise of your life. While most people walk right past it, collectors and auction houses are fighting to get their hands on the rarest and cleanest 2020 proof quarters on the market. And if you have one, you could be sitting on a payday of $2,700. Or a massive windfall of $39,000. All from a coin that fits in the palm of your hand. So don't wait. Start looking. Start checking. Dig out those proof sets, flip through those coins, get that magnifier out. You don't need to be a lifelong collector. You don't need to be rich. You just need to be paying attention, and a little bit lucky, because the next rare coin isn't in a museum. It's in your house. Right now. Thanks for watching. If this video opened your eyes to the hidden value of modern coins, hit that like button and subscribe for more rare coin alerts, value breakdowns, and money-making finds from US currency you already own. And tell us in the comments, do you have a 2020 proof quarter? Do you think yours might be worth grading? Because someone out there is holding the next big one. It might as well be you. Top 5. Have you ever picked up a coin, glanced at it, and tossed it aside without a second thought? If that coin happened to be a 2019 Washington quarter from a US Mint proof set, you might have just thrown away thousands of dollars without even knowing it. And I'm not talking about some vague collector rumor or a coin that might be worth a few extra bucks someday. I'm talking about real coins, real sales, real people cashing in on coins that look almost identical to the ones you and I carry around every day. The truth is, most Americans have no idea what's actually sitting in their change jars, glove compartments, or those little drawers in their kitchen. But those who do, they're walking away with money you wouldn't believe, and it all starts with a single quarter. That's right. A 2019 quarter. Specifically, the proof version from the official US Mint proof set. These coins were never meant for everyday circulation. They were struck with incredible detail, polished dies, and a mirror-like background finish that just screams high quality. They're made to be pristine. Perfect. Collector's items from the start. But here's where it gets absolutely insane. Some of these proof quarters from 2019 have been discovered with rare errors, perfect grades, and unique minting anomalies that send their value into the stratosphere. We're talking about coin collectors and investors battling at auctions, not for ancient gold coins, but for a modern Washington quarter minted just a few years ago. And when the hammer drops at those auctions, the prices? They are jaw-dropping. Try to imagine it. You pull out your 2019 proof set, flip over the Washington quarter, and after a quick inspection and grading, you find out it's worth $2,700. That's enough for a new laptop, a vacation, or to pay off some serious bills. But it gets better. Another coin, same year, same set, goes to auction and fetches over $17,000. Now you're looking at money that could put a down payment on a car or even cover tuition. And if you're really lucky, if you happen to hold one of the rarest proof versions with the most desirable error or that elusive perfect PR70 grade, your single quarter could bring in a staggering $43,000. That's not hype. That's reality. Actual coins from the 2019 proof set have already sold for these amounts. The question is, have you checked yours? What makes these coins so valuable isn't just their age or their design. It's a mix of things: condition, mint mark, rarity, and most importantly, whether they have a certified grade by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Coins that come back with a grade of PR69 or PR70 are among the most pristine examples known. Add in an error like a double die, off-center strike, or a reverse proof anomaly, and now you're in elite territory. That's when serious collectors start writing serious checks. And the beauty of it all? These coins are still out there. They weren't made hundreds of years ago. They were minted in 2019. That means they're sitting in homes, forgotten in proof sets, or tucked away in drawers where people haven't even looked twice. You might have inherited one. You might have received one as a gift. You might have even purchased a proof set years ago and never opened it. And inside? Could be your lottery ticket. So many people believe you have to get lucky with scratch-offs or win the Powerball to change your financial situation. But what if all it takes is looking a little closer at what you already have? What if a single coin, hiding in plain sight, could be worth up to $43,000? Imagine what that kind of money could do. Imagine finding something so small, so ordinary, and realizing it's actually extraordinary. That's the magic of coin collecting. That's the thrill. And with the 2019 Washington Proof Quarter, it's not just possible, it's happening. Every day more and more of these coins are being graded, discovered, and sold. The ones in the best condition are becoming harder to find. As collectors snatch them up, prices continue to rise. So if you have a 2019 proof set, now is the time to check. Look for the S mint mark. Examine the finish. Look for any signs of doubling, off-centering, or anything that makes your coin stand out. And then, send it in to be graded. You might be holding something worth far more than you ever imagined. Don't let it slip away. Coins like this don't stay hidden forever. Someone will find them. Someone will profit from them. The only question is, will it be you? If you enjoyed this information and want to learn more about valuable coins, rare finds, and hidden treasures in your pocket change, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and drop a comment below if you've got a 2019 quarter or proof set in your collection. Let us know what you find, because your story might just be the next big discovery. And remember, sometimes the smallest things hold the biggest value. That 2019 quarter could be worth not just a little extra, but up to $43,000. Check your coins. Your fortune might already be in your hands.